We back, checking in with Low, Block TV. We're here with Quayshawn from Q Records and EMI. My brother, good afternoon. How's it feel?
All right, everything is good, man. How you guys doing today?
Yo, we can't complain, man. Everything is it's a blessing to be here. It's a blessing to be in the mix of this A&R Summit. What does EMI have coming for the next couple quarters, spring, winter, and fall, artist-wise?
Man, I mean, EMI got a lot coming. I mean, as far as they've got, Capone and Noriega coming out on Raekwon's Ice Water. They've got, of course, E40. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, but Q Records, we got that Huey project coming out. Got the first single Huey featuring DeRoe called "Smile and Wave," which is actually it'll be the street date is June 15th for the single. We're gonna put the album out August 24th, so get ready. It's a real hot album. It's not the Huey that you remember with Pop Lock and Drop It when he was on Jive. It's a whole new situation, a whole new music, and it's a great movement we have going on right now.
Do you feel like a lot of artists are more so following what other artists are doing as opposed to sticking to the originality which the industry was famous for in the 90s? We had a point in time where we had Dre and Snoop on the West Coast. We had Digga with Planets, Heavy D, and a bunch of other artists on the East Coast doing what they do. And now it seems like a lot of artists are somewhat caught in somewhat of a standstill where they're either trying to evolve and do their own thing or try to do whatever else is relevant out there. Do you feel like an artist shouldn't be afraid to be themselves to make it in this industry?
Absolutely not. I think it's always better to be yourself. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, it's more difficult now than it was 10 years ago because, music didn't have the kind of impact it did and the audience was different. It was a lot older audience 10 years ago, whereas now the audience is a lot younger. So what you can and can't present to that audience has become, a little bit more stagnated and boxed in. So, but regardless of that, you have to stay true to who you are. If you're an artist and you compromise the integrity of what you do, you're not gonna last. So what you have to do is take what it is that makes you who you are as an artist and make that appeal to everyone. That's really what the goal is, rather than trying to say, I'm just gonna abandon everything that I've been doing and just try to establish a whole new sound and put a cookie cutter image to it, because you won't have longevity. You might have a hit record here and there, but as far as you having something that's believable where the consumer and the audience wants to follow you and buy your music and spend their money, it's going to be difficult to do that.
What advice could you give to an artist right now? They have their package ready to go, 20 to 30 good songs recorded, a mixtape ready to go for the streets, press kit, shows booked, but don't know how to get to the next point in their career, and they feel like they're ready to step to a EMI or Q Records to really take their situation to the next level. What advice would you give to an artist before they get to your doorstep? Activity
is key. That's the advice. Activity is key. I mean, if you have all these potential things going on, but none of them are actually happening in real time, then it's going to be difficult for a record label to have the faith to invest money in you, especially now with records not being sold as much as they used to be. So the key is activity. If you're getting shows and people are wanting to book you, book those shows, get out there, perform, get the audience to believe in you, work the streets, get in the clubs, make your presence felt, get the DJs to play your music. If you've got everything and anything that you can do to make yourself known is what you need to do. So because if you get known in the regions and in the marketplace the right way, you won't have to go looking for a record company. We'll come looking for you.
Nice. How can any artist get in touch with you if they want to forward you a single, press kit electronically? How can any artist get in touch with you watching this right now?
Okay, well, any music you want to send it to Q Records, that's QUE Records. Actually, scratch that. You're going to send it to qmusicsubmission@gmail.com. So it's QUEmusicsubmission@gmail.com. You want to reach out to me, you can send me something, just send me at qrecords@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter, it's Quayshawn, Facebook, Quayshawn. I mean, I'm everywhere. Just reach out. I'm not hard to find. Like, if your music is hot, believe me, you'll be able to find me.
Nice. Q Records. EMI is in the building, Hip Hop Summit. This is where dreams are made of, history in the making. Be on the lookout for that Huey project coming out, and Block TV, we'll be right back.
Yeah, this your man Quayshawn, owner, CEO, Q Records, EMI. Look out for that new Huey, EMI. Everybody stand up. Right now, you're checking in with my man Low exclusively on Block TV. Holla at your boy.